You're watching itv4. Now the latest releases and star interviews in Film File.
On Film File, Aardman gets festive with Arthur Christmas, and it's the beginning of the end for Twilight Breaking Dawn. Michelle Williams brings Marilyn Monroe back to the big screen in a new drama just given its Hollywood premiere. My Week with Marilyn unfolds in 1956 as the star comes to Britain to film The Prince and the Showgirl. Michelle studied footage for 8 months to prepare.
Is it true you wear nothing in bed but perfume?
Oh. Darling, as I'm in England, let's say I sleep in nothing but Yardley's lavender. I didn't think about the movie being released. I didn't think about the movie being seen. I didn't think about other people's expectations. It was really just a question that I had to ask myself every day. Was I the right person for this, and was I up to the challenge?
Started this heat wave by letting my seed wave.
The blessing is the whole world knows the person you're making the film about. But that's also the curse. I mean, it's quite exciting just driving here tonight. I saw lots of images of Marilyn and the Marilyn impersonators in the street. So you know there's a genuine interest in the character whose story you're telling.
It's so exciting to dare take those risks, which very few films do in a way. And you know, it could have gone, when you hear of the subject and how it's going to be done, you think, well, this could be a disaster.
She breaks hearts. She will break yours.
Based on the memoirs of film assistant Colin Clark, My Week with Marilyn is out from the 25th.
Marilyn knows exactly what she's doing.
All people ever see is Marilyn Monroe.
Aardman put their twist on an early festive offering, Arthur Christmas, with an impressive cast led by James McAvoy. The Claus family have gone high-tech until a glitch puts an unlikely hero with unlikely helpers centre stage.
I just want it to be perfect for every kid.
When I went up for the job, I thought I was going for Father Christmas, and they said, no, you're going for his father. I was like, oh my God, he's 136.
Dasher! Dancer! What are the others called? I could never really remember. Bambi!
Trying to work out what kind of voice and everything was... I struggled a bit at the beginning because it's quite, we had to work a bit to get it right.
Co-star Ashley Jensen had help with her voice as resourceful elf Bryony.
There's a small trauma to your gift wrap, sir, but I can fix it. Well, it is quite a high voice, and it is sort of up there, but then what they've done is they've computer-generated it just a wee bit more, just to make it kind of even more squeaky.
Arthur, the elf, and Grand Santa are trying to deliver one last present in a CG tale that may not have the quirky animation of Wallace and Gromit, but still hits the mark on jokes and charm.
A child's been made! Arthur, who cares about one single child?
It's not just a way of trying to manipulate your money out of you. It's a kind of real, honest attempt at making a Christmas movie.
No one gets an unwrapped present on my watch.
It certainly has that kind of warm, muzzy Christmas feel, and a few people that I know that I've seen it, they were like, I got a wee wet eye at it, and then I got a wee wet eye at it.
Well, the message, I suppose, is that you try and keep it real, as they say. You try and retain basic human instincts.
Elf down!
Not get carried away with what's possible. Just because it's possible doesn't make it good.
It doesn't matter how we got here, as long as she still believes.
Get into the festive feeling early. Arthur Christmas is out now.
Did any of you see this ghost boy for yourselves?
A skeptic is asked to debunk tales of a haunted school in The Awakening. Rebecca Hall stars, unravelling as the no longer certain Elizabeth for the period horror.
Those are footprint catchers.
Ghosts have footprints.
No, people pretending to be ghosts do.
There's a sort of subtlety and a breadth of detail you can get into a sort of emotional drawing room scene, which is a whole sort of different set of skills. And then there's the sort of running, screaming, crying for your life set of skills, which is, something I hadn't done before.
Filming in old Scottish houses adds to the convincingly creepy atmosphere, on screen at least.
I really tried to get scared, but, actors... There are sort of 5 people on movie sets employed to make sure that actors don't get lost on the way to the bathroom. I mean, you've got minders everywhere and people trying to wrap you in blankets and give you cups of tea and make sure that you have somewhere to sit. So it's the last place you're ever going to feel isolated and scared.
There were a few chills, though, as director Nick Murphy got into the spirit.
You all right?
Location hunting, we go, honestly, some I didn't want to film it just because they were too freaky. I'll film in here. I'm not spending 2 months in here. No, there are some freaky places we visited.
Yeah, there was one time I opened a cupboard and I got a shock because the director and the director of photography jumped out and screamed boo. That was during a shot when I was meant to be opening a cupboard. That was genuinely quite frightening.
Just living you want to watch out for, not the dead.
It is well acted and spooky, but there are better twists and other chillers.
You've been frightened your whole life, you shut your eyes.
You're all doing this!
And hope that the terror will go away, but it doesn't go away.
See if your spine shivers. The Awakening is out now. The Twilight saga starts to wrap up as Breaking Dawn Part 1 puts the first half of the last book on screen.
This is how I'll remember you. Pink cheeks, heartbeat. I think I'd be used to telling you goodbye by now.
This one was much more mature than any of the other ones, and you know, just a completely different feel, which I think the fans will like. But no, I mean, it's great to see the same characters in a completely different light.
For instance, the wedding night puts an end to all that waiting for Bella and Vampire Edward.
For years and years, everyone's like, so it's about abstinence. What are your views on abstinence? I mean, this one's the one when they have sex. And so it's like, even people who don't even like Twilight kind of must have some kind of curiosity about it. Like, so yeah, it definitely was a big deal.
Huge, yeah. I was like, God, we have to be sexy. I know it's like, it's something strange because I have my own expectations of what the scene is. It's not ever talked about in detail in the book. It's always in memory or like the build up. So I was like, well, this is a film, so we have to actually show something.
The honeymooning leads to an unexpected pregnancy, which moves along at supernatural speed and threatens the end for Bella.
It's impossible. Whoa.
Confusing times.
This mysticism that your wife feels, you just got to believe it. And not that this situation happens very often in reality. Where you're like, no, you have to abort it. It's like, trust me, it's a baby. Like, I mean, like, normally you don't have these problems.
It's starving you by the hour. I'm the one who'll lose you.
You have to accept what is.
You've given me no choice! If you kill her, you kill me!
Vampires and werewolves are once again in turmoil as the tale sets the scene for the finale of the smash hit series next year. Twihards will know how it all turns out, but still want to sink their teeth in. Part 1's out from the 18th.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man.
Good evening, Mr. Bond.
Bond doesn't pity them, and nor should you. The Connery Bond season starts with Dr. No, Thursday at 9 on itv4.